Welcome to part 3 of pain when you're sitting, or sitting pain, however you want to coin that term. And we're focused on fascia. In the last couple of weeks, we've sort of explained how this plays a role with sitting and having pain. So you can see this right now. What's fascia? And this is from a functional movement perspective. This is not about, the science of fascia and you understanding everything about it. The neural components and the communication, the proprioceptors, all of that. What I want you to understand is from a functional movement perspective, because when you're sitting and you go to get up and you have pain or you struggle to start walking, how does that impact your body? I'm really talking about function here. That's what matters. So I wanted you to see fascia is a 3D network. It is connective tissue. If you remember, once upon a time, we talked about connective tissue. There's different kinds. I really kind of stuck with the one, that dense connective tissue, but there is all different kinds of connective tissue. Even your blood is considered a connective tissue, but we're talking specifically right now about fascia. And so it is a 3D network of connective tissue, and this is the abdominal aponeurosis. You remember in the back, we had the thoracolumbar fascia. This is what it looks like in real life, sort of like that milky looking saran wrap stuff that you'll see if you lift the skin off of the meat of chicken. But we have this same stuff. And then this is the fascia in the bottom of the foot. So here's what I want you to see. A lot of the times we talk about how many muscles we have in our body. Well, guess what? We really only have one muscle in hundreds of compartments of fascia, because it's one continuous system. It doesn't separate. It is all together. There's no separation from one muscle to another muscle. And I'm going to finish with this picture here, which really shows if you were to separate the leg, say the thigh, this is the thigh, this is the thigh bone, the femur, and we're dividing it, and we're looking down into the leg. Look at the compartments. Look at the fascia that surrounds the muscles. This makes you realize, oh my goodness, now, we've got all these big terms, biomechanical regulation. Well, biomechanics just means movement, human movement of the joints. And what's regulating that? Your fascial system. Your circulatory system regulates all the chemicals that flow throughout the body and keep things running. The nervous system is a timing regulator. Your fascial system, oh my goodness, it regulates movement. It is a system. It's not just a series of parts. So when you're sitting and you're compressing, like we talked about last week, you're compressing that system, you're lacking that dynamic motion, that fascial system is going to lose efficiency, and it's going to impact you. Maybe it won't impact you so much the minute you get up, but your overall physical composition and your body's ability to perform authentic movement and function will be impacted from prolonged sitting. But there's strategies that you can use that will really kind of reverse that, really help to keep that from happening, radically reduce the risk of all the negatives of sitting. So, all right, we'll talk about that next week. I hope you're enjoying this, and I'll see you next Friday.